Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers document that Thomas Forrester was incensed. He grabbed Brooke Logan and seemed ready to go fully overboard. Thankfully, his father entered the design room and intervened. Ridge Forrester told his son to back off, engaged in a verbal battle that was at times intense and at others touching. The result saw Thomas stunningly turn an emotional corner. Thomas's admission that it was ingrained in his mind and subsequent embrace of Brooke was a watershed moment. Ridge told Thomas that he was a grown man who had a great career and a son who adores him. Indeed, Thomas's inherited artistic ability has nicely developed since he returned from New York following the sad death of Douglas Forrester's mother, Caroline Spencer. Thomas heard his father's voice and saw the sincerity in his eyes. Brooke's near drowning was the wake-up call Ridge needed, and the mention of it served to turn Thomas's mind around. Rather than re-entering a period where a mentally unbalanced Thomas pursues some form of dark revenge against Brooke, the audience should prepare for a fresh direction for all involved. Kudos to all involved for the surprising climax scene at Forrester Creations. It was well done and proved believable, which is a credit to the script, camera work in a tight visual, and, among others, of course, the actors. It was easy to anticipate Steffi Forrester Finnegan's Jacqueline Mac Inneswood reaction before Thomas had the epiphany. She would be tipped off by Thomas, return home, and pile on. But Thomas has put himself in a position to be a mediator. Steffi will still likely stand by her mother and offer some barbs toward Brooke. But Steffi probably won't overreact. Like Thomas, she may see what's developed as inevitable. This also links to Taylor Hayes telling Thomas not to blame Brooke, which is true. As Ridge said himself, it's all him. Hopefully, the always outstanding Atkinson is remaining with the cast long-term. His absence in the last year left a noticeable hole. All soapy roads are open because of Thomas's rapid acceptance of his father's decision to break his engagement to Taylor and remarry Brooke within a few hours on the same day. So, he could return to Forrester Creations and begin designing in-house. Personally, Thomas needs another romantic interest. Whether that woman is an old interest or a new pursuit is intriguing. Dismissing further pursuits of Hope Logan would seem in order and fit the directional change that was just created by accepting that Ridge and Brooke are once again together. For years, The Bold and the Beautiful has given fans plenty to argue about, cry over, and swoon for. From betrayals and unexpected weddings to shocking returns and devastating departures, the soap never fails to keep its viewers glued to the screen. Now, the latest spoilers suggest that Thomas Forrester might be about to step into a storyline that fans didn't see coming, a brand new love story. But who could possibly capture the heart of Ridge's complicated and often misunderstood son? Let's break down what could be the most surprising twist in Thomas's life yet. When it comes to romance, Thomas hasn't had the smoothest track record. His obsession with Hope Logan nearly destroyed not only her marriage, but also his own reputation within the family. Even after therapy and multiple chances to redeem himself, many still side-eye Thomas, wondering if he's ever truly changed. But here's the twist. Despite all his past mistakes, Thomas has shown tremendous growth in recent months. He's been trying to build trust with his family, especially his sister Steffi, and become a better father to Douglas. Gone is the manipulative man who once used schemes and half-truths to get what he wanted. In his place, we are seeing a Thomas who desires love, stability, and maybe even redemption through romance. So if spoilers are right, and a new love interest is on the horizon, the question becomes, who will be the lucky lady? Even though Hope has made it clear she doesn't want to rekindle things with Thomas, soap fans know never to say never. Their chemistry has always been undeniable, and Douglas has often been the glue that ties them together. Still, with Hope seemingly trying to distance herself, it would be a hard sell for the writers to walk her back into Thomas's arms so quickly. Unless, of course, something happens that pushes them together. Maybe a crisis with Douglas or Hope suddenly realizing Liam isn't the man she thought he was. But is Thomas willing to risk falling into old patterns with Hope? Spoilers hint that he might be looking elsewhere, signaling a genuine move forward. Paris has been floating in and out of storylines, never quite landing in the spotlight. She's kind, ambitious, and has a complicated romantic history herself. Remember her whirlwind engagement to Carter? Could she and Thomas find common ground in their shared experience of heartbreak? This pairing could work. Paris brings a fresh energy, and she isn't weighed down by the long history that clings to Thomas's relationships with the Logans. Together, they could build something new, away from all the baggage. It would also create interesting family dynamics, as Paris still has connections to Zend and the Forrester family through her work at Forrester Creations. Now here's where things get really juicy. Luna has been a central figure in the younger generation storyline, entangled with R.J. Forrester. But what if Thomas enters the picture? Thomas-Luna romance would be a bombshell, shaking up both Forrester family dynamics and relationships across the board. R.J. would feel betrayed, Steffi would undoubtedly step in with warnings, and Lee would likely raise every red flag possible. But Thomas has always thrived in chaos, and pairing him with someone fresh and spirited like Luna could breathe new life into his arc. Would it be controversial? Absolutely. But sometimes the most shocking love stories are the ones that work best in soaps. Spoilers are notoriously cryptic, and sometimes new love on the horizon doesn't mean an existing character at all. Could the bold and the beautiful be preparing to introduce a brand new woman into Thomas's life? A new character would allow Thomas to start fresh, without any of the baggage tied to the Logans, Forresters, or Spencers. Maybe she's a business partner at Forrester Creations, a single mother who understands his struggles, or even an outsider who challenges his ideas of love and loyalty. This could also give Thomas the chance to grow in a healthier relationship, one not based on obsession, manipulation, or revenge. No matter who Thomas chooses, the fallout will ripple across the canvas. Ridge and Taylor, his parents, will undoubtedly weigh in. Ridge has always wanted Thomas to make better choices, while Taylor has long rooted for her son to find happiness without losing himself. Their reactions could range from supportive to deeply concerned. Steffi, protective as ever, Steffi will have her say. Whether she warns him against rushing into love or stands by his side, her opinion will matter. Hope and Liam. If Thomas's new romance sparks jealousy in Hope, Liam will surely be quick to call out her conflicted feelings. Could this reignite tension between Hope and Thomas even if they're not together? The Forrester family. From Eric to Zend, everyone will have something to say. And as history shows, whenever a Forrester makes a bold romantic move, the entire family usually gets pulled in. Redemption through love? At its core, Thomas's potential new romance isn't just about shock value. It's about whether he can truly grow and leave behind his darker impulses. Love has the power to redeem, but it also has the power to destroy. Will Thomas finally find someone who accepts him for who he is now, not who he used to be? Or will he fall back into patterns that remind everyone why they once feared him? The spoiler tease. Right now, all signs point toward Thomas embarking on a surprising and heartfelt journey into love. Whether it's with Hope, Paris, Luna, or someone completely new, one thing is certain. Thomas's love life is about to shake up the bold and the beautiful in ways no one expected. Fans should prepare for passionate confrontations, heartfelt confessions, and maybe even a scandal or two. After all, what's a soap without a little drama? Final thoughts. Thomas Forrester has always been a character that sparks debate. Some see him as irredeemable, while others view him as one of the most complex, layered characters in daytime television. If spoilers are true, his new love story could be the turning point that defines his legacy on the show. Will this be Thomas's chance at redemption and lasting happiness, or just another storm in a life full of chaos? One thing's for sure. Fans will be watching every twist, turn, and stolen kiss along the way. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.